Hello, my name is Ron Brown, and I have the privilege of serving as the Executive Director for Teen Challenge of Southern California. For 60 years, we've been on the forefront of providing hope for families who are struggling with addiction. And we've seen thousands of lives transformed and set free by the power of the gospel. I want you to know that there is hope, even in a world that seems hopelessly filled with fentanyl. You know, the opiate crisis led into the fentanyl poisoning crisis that we're experiencing now. We can talk about 100,000 people who died last year from drug overdose, driven mostly by fentanyl. But today I don't want to talk about 100,000. I want to talk about one, because each one of the 100,000 is an individual connected to a family, to people who loved them and cared for them and are now grieving and hurting and are filled with so much pain. And now fentanyl is even reaching into the very daycare centers where our children are cared for. It is permeating our society. We need help. But I want you to know that a helper has come. His name is Jesus Christ. He came over 2,000 years ago, and he left all these ambassadors in the earth to let you know that there is hope even in the darkest hour, because he is the light of the world. I want to say to you, hurting mom, and dad, and brother and sister and grandma and grandpa, that God feels your pain. Jesus bore our pain and our suffering in his body when he gave his life for us. And he rose from the dead on the third day with all power, all strength, all empathy, all love, all compassion, and all understanding. And he's touched by what we're feeling today. You may say, that sounds good, but it seems so far, so far, so far away. Words are feeble. Words cannot penetrate. But there is a God who's greater, the sovereign of the universe, and he can penetrate our very brokenness. He can come to a heart that is hurting, and he can bring relief through the power of himself. And so my prayer today and my hope today is that you will sense the nearness of God himself through the power of his Spirit at work in you. You're not alone. We're still here fighting the good fight of faith. But each individual life matters. Your loved one's life matters. May God bring mercy and justice and truth to this issue that is plaguing our nation and the world today, so that we can see transformation. We have to see change. It cannot continue on this trajectory. It must be turned back. Debuting this week is a video series that I believe will be a great blessing to you. And it's entitled, Finding Hope When Your Loved One is Addicted. Tune in and let the hope of God touch your life